Hello everyone. It is, I think, 12:47, and Dan was gonna come over at 1 o'clock, and I set my alarm for 10. And this time I slept through my alarm for sure. That was like all my fault, because when I went to go grab my phone, I saw it was on the floor. So I was like, oh, it must have vibrated too, and like vibrated off the table, because I put it on my nightstand. I'm just like exhausted, I guess. I don't know. So this is like, I want to say day 4 of the vlog without Mom, but my mom comes home tonight at like 8:30, I think, around there. So, that'll be like really exciting, and, I just texted Dan back saying, sorry, I slept through my alarm, but I just have to like, get dressed, brush my teeth, wash my face, comb my hair, the basics, and, then he could probably come over. And then obviously I'd have to do my regimen and make myself something to eat. So I should probably go get to that. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hi. Yeah. Okay. Not yet. Yeah. I'm not, well, there's one can of some gross soup, or I could make pasta. If the stuff is, yeah, maybe I'll do that. Yeah. Okay. Alright. It's 3 o'clock again. Yes. Okay. Okay. Thanks. Bye. I have to empty the dishwasher. Like, it takes me forever and ever and ever to fall asleep. Like, really, it does. But then once I'm asleep, I go into like the deepest sleep of my life, and like nothing can wake me. I once like slept through a little earthquake that we had. I dreamt about earthquakes last night. But I don't know why I did, but it did. So it's really easy for me to sleep through an alarm. See, I bought this fancy alarm clock that like rolls off the table and you have to chase it and to get your butt out of bed, and it's like noisy too. But I don't know how to like rechange the time on there. It's like a tricky little devil. So I honestly like don't know. Hold on. Well, I'm dropping things. So I'm thinking like because my phone sometimes as an alarm clock works, but sometimes, like, you know, I sleep through it. So I don't know. I found this cute pink, like, heart-shaped alarm clock on Amazon called, like, Sonic Boom or something. So it sounds like it would be really loud. And I don't know if that, I don't know what the hell. I don't know if that would work or not, because, like, I get startled very easy, and I'm, like, the worst, grumpiest person in the morning, and if I got woken up so abruptly, it might not be pretty. So, because normally what happens sometimes is if I'm expected or supposed to be, or I want to be up at a certain time and I'm not, then my mom comes and finds me and wakes me. But, you know, she ain't her. And my dad, it's a work day, it's a Monday for most people. So he is off at the office. It's Dan's day off, so we're hanging out. Like I probably mentioned. We were gonna hang out last night, maybe. Because I'm the Stop and Shop. I drove there with my dad, and I'm like, and I'll tell you something about Dan. He's a sneaky little guy. So we're driving into the shopping mall where the grocery store is, and I'm like, oh, look, there's Marty. And my dad's like, huh? I'm like, Dan's car, Dan's here, he's working. So I was like all excited to like just see him and say hi. But I didn't see him like on register. I didn't see him as like the front end manager position. Like, how do you open this? So I was just like, oh, is he on break? Is he in the back? Is like where is he? And this kid, he is notorious for like popping up out of nowhere. So I'm like in line, the guy's scanning my stuff, and my dad decides to wander off and find something else. And I'm like, I don't have anything to pay. What with me to pay for this? Like something embarrassing. I'm like, my dad's wandering. So then there's Dan. I'm like, oh hey. So I started bagging groceries, and then he's like just teaching me the proper way to bag groceries. And then he's like, what are you doing later? I'm like, throwing things. No, I'm like, I'll be around. So he's like, oh, like I might come over after work. I'm just like, ooh, okay, oh, like this is a tint to it. This acronym. So, but then, I was listening to music, and I was on my laptop, like, doing YouTube videos, or uploading them and watching some, and my dad was doing emails and work on his laptop, and I somehow missed a call from Dan, so I called him back, and while I was calling him back, my phone buzzed, so I'm like, oh, that's him texting me. So, yeah. So basically, it's just like, I'm sorry, but tonight's not gonna work out. How about tomorrow? It's my day off. We'll come over at 1. We can, like, practice some more driving. And then I'm like, okay, sounds good. And then I saw he texted me, so I just texted him again saying, like, it's all good, like, at least, you know, you called me and you told me, like, what the deal is. You know, you didn't just leave me hanging high and dry. Like I hate, like, it would have been awful if I was just, like, home, just sitting on the couch, like, wondering, is he coming or not? But the fact that he told me, he called me, that's, like, a plus. A big plus. An even bigger plus was he told me what he was doing and where he was. He didn't lie and be like, make up a story or say he was doing something else when he wasn't. And that's like an even bigger plus, because like giant ass pet peeve of mine are liars. Cannot stand them. So he did a lot of things in that phone call that impressed me. And then what impressed me even more was that, like I said, I texted him, like, it's all good. And he's like, but I feel really bad though. Because, you know, probably in the past, maybe not, because he's like, you know, he's changed, and he keeps saying, like, I'm a changed person, I feel really bad. So I just said to him, at least we have tomorrow, and we can watch Preacher's Daughters. An episode recorded. See, originally 2 episodes recorded. Maybe they could have been the same ones, I don't know, but I figured that he'd be over soon enough to watch them, but before the DVR deleted them, but no. So then we watched one on demand. And he's like, oh, I want to watch another one. I got him kind of hooked on it a little bit. So, yeah. So then, I saw that one had recorded. Hopefully, hopefully it was open my brushes upside down. Hopefully it wasn't the one that we've seen, you know, but, you know what you're gonna do, so. But, so I made sure to, like, because you can save stuff and be like, save it until I need space, or like, if you don't want something to get deleted. So that's what I did, I saved that. I'm sure we'll find, like, other things to do too. We'll probably be, like, out most of the time. It may snow later, actually, like. So as long as the weather's good, I can be on the road, and then we'll, like, just chill at the house. My hair, like, you know, I hate those flyaways. I'm using a different blush. Instead of, like, a pink rosy blush, I'm using, like, this baked marbled color of, like, reds and golds. It's by that Laura Geller, I think. I like the baked makeups. So I'll look up. Oh. I'm not trying to go fast, but I don't know if I am. Wait, what do I need? What do I need? What do I need? It's just like, you know those like dang with flylights? I mean, I got that flyaway tamer. That's like John Frieda. That's like my lifesaver. It's like, where was this? Like years ago. Why do they just have to come out with it now? Oh, I know what I need. I'm going to take this. Okay. And put this on my eyelid. I love these, but what stings when you have long nails, like your nail like digs into it, and it gets like, ew. So you like, it's like a white cream. It's like sparkly. My grandmother gave it to me. She originally was the owner of it, and when you're an elderly woman and you wear like really sparkly stuff, it settles into your creases and your eyes and makes you look older than you are. So I don't know like why she purchased this, or like what makeup counter lady convinced her, but she tried it and for a couple of times and then just decided it wasn't for her and gave it to me. And I was like, ooh, I love this. So then I got myself one in gold. And I do have other colors that I'm thinking about trying, maybe. Maybe go to the mall and swatch them. So this is just kind of, I mean, it's not really like it's not like an eyeshadow base technically, but I kind of like to use it like, and put it under like an eyeshadow, because sometimes like an eyeshadow may peek through the eyeshadow and give it like a nice like undertone or shimmer shade. I don't know, just a little something, something. And then I'm gonna go here. These are my Bare Minerals, and this is just like sparkly. And can you see it? I don't know if you can see that. It's like a nude color, like a natural color. I'm gonna just take my brush, blob it on, and just kind of like pack it on and then blend it in. Dan's probably wondering like, what is taking her so long? She just has to get dressed. It's like, no, I don't. I have to do my makeup, people. Or else just have, if I'm not gonna like fix whichever like still hanging on my face, then I have to like remove it. And I don't want to. I mean, let's see, he was gonna come over at 1 originally. And it is 1:13. So I shouldn't be too far behind that. Dan likes to drink coffee, so he gets up in the morning, he has his coffee, he takes Casey to the dog park, he does errands, if he needs to, he goes and gets gas in his car, gets his car washed. So he has his morning rituals, and he likes to play on the PlayStation, either like MLB or like Putt Saves the Zoo, even though they're like 10-year-olds. But I don't judge, hey, look at me. You see the things I watch? See, the great thing about being an aunt is I can justify why I watch kiddie shows. And the next, oh jeez, we're going to take my giant palette. I really like this palette a lot because I have the Naked 2 palette and the Naked Basics palette, and those are all neutral colors. This palette actually has color in it, so if I ever want to look pizzazz, I got some color. But I'm thinking of getting another palette that has color. Or maybe just give me like more of a range. But on, like, there's all those shadows, and then on the bottom there is actually like supposed to be a gel liner, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you really gotta work it. It's not like one of those like, I don't know, Maybelline, and I think probably some of the drugstore ones that might actually be better, but this feels like hard wax, and you gotta like put a lot on the brush and like really work it. You can't just, you gotta like dig in. You can't just like lightly swipe it across. And I'm just putting it like above my lash line. Oh my gosh, look at that. Hot in heaven. Wait, I'm telling, like, you gotta like, it kind of feels like, I need to like put this thing down because it was a lovely present. It kind of, the gel liner kind of feels like Halloween costume makeup. But at least it gives me like, it came with the palette, which is nice. It wasn't extra. So at least I get to like practice using a gel liner and try it out and see if I'd want to like purchase like one in the store. Like a CVS or Rite Aid. So yeah, I went to Rite Aid, right? And my dad's like, do you want, because I needed stuff. So my dad's like, do you want to go to Rite Aid or CVS? Because we now have a CVS. So I said, crap. I said, if we go to CVS, I'm going to be there all day and never leave. And I can easily drop $500 at the CVS. So I'm like, let's just go to Rite Aid, thinking I wouldn't be there that long, but honestly, I was having trouble finding what I needed. Which is just like a toner and an eye cream, and then I figured why not just get like some new lip stains, and so we were in there for a little while, but I wasn't like, cause I was buying the whole store. I'm gonna put some graphite on my waterline. Yeah. Part of me, like, as I like go down, I need my magnifying mirror to see because I'm blind. I was thinking about putting brown down on my waterline because I did that yesterday, or as it's known on the pencil, espresso. But I'm gonna go for graphite. Because because I think it like complements the blue on the lace line. So once the makeup is on, then I just gotta get dressed, call or text Dan, say head on over, go downstairs, make my lunch, take my meds. And well, and then I'll get to work. You know, did I mention this? I don't know if I mentioned this. I may have mentioned it. So pardon me. But I'm using I really like this Maybelline the Plush Volume Mascara because I feel like it's really, oh my god, I just dropped it. I feel like it's really wet and juicy. I mean, like the other day, I still had some like mascara on in some areas and some I didn't, so I wanted to go over it. But I knew if I used like something waxy, it would just be hard and it just wouldn't. I wanted something wet, and this worked perfectly. And I love the way my lashes look. So far, out of all my Maybelline my Maybelline mascaras, I'd say my top two favorites that I definitely would purchase again would be this one, Maybelline's what did I just say it was? Plush thingy, and then the Maybelline's Falsies. My other two that I have, the Maybelline with the Rocket, I mean that's alright, it's not like wowza. And their latest, I don't know if it's their latest, but it's a nifty one. It's supposed to give you like cat eyes. I don't know if it does give you that like cat eye winged effect, but I will say it does grab every lash. Cause I used to when I discovered Revlon Grow Luscious Lashes, like that was like my mascara. Like I used that like, you know, but now that I'm just like, thanks to Makeup by Kim on YouTube, I'm just like trying all this Maybelline stuff out and loving it. And it's nice to see like some other people use it too that like tend to use more like high-end fancy schmancy stuff like on their face. Like everything's like Sephora, Maybelline. These are my lip stains, mini ones. I want to do like a dark lip. You think that's going to be like dramatic? I don't know, let's try it. I'm going to start. Alright, this must have a name. I think it's Crave. It's called Crave, I think. I think. It's like dark at that. So I'm going to start with this felt tip pen. Oh yeah, that's dark. I really like this. I think this is brand new. It feels like wet, like not as dried. Like my other ones feel kind of dried out. Like my Covergirl ones. Like I do 3 things on my lips, and I can honestly tell you, something may say it's gonna last forever or stay on all day, but it doesn't stay on. I will say that it doesn't stay on like when you first applied it, but I do notice at the end of the day, whatever color I used, my lip is like still slightly tinted that color. And if I don't like wash my lips or do anything to them, like I wash my hair, the next morning it will still be there. But again, not like how when you first applied it. my gosh, that's dark. Look at that. That is dark. I just started. Now I'm gonna go through. Wait, I need something else. Hold on. So that was the Revlon Just Bitten lip stain plus balm. I didn't put the balm on, but if you want to see, it's just light balm. So now I'm gonna go and find, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have these lip stains. They're chunky pencils. And the one closest to my lip would be this one. And I think it has a name, but I think it just says Smitten. So, see? Crayon. This is like a really bold statement for me. I don't know if it's like too dramatic, but I'm gonna turn back the clock. Now comes the fun part, trying to lighten it up. Where did I put the thing I was needed? Oh, here. See? If I wanted to go all the way with something just as dark, that would probably be like the closest. But I don't wanna. Yeah, that's like, this is like a nice Barbie pink. That's a nice pink. Oh no, actually this would be the one. Who doesn't like this one? No. This could work. I wore that a lot yesterday. Again, this one would be perfect, but no. I want a lighter shade. Oh my god, that would be so perfect. This would probably be, wait, maybe this would be the perfect one. But no. Oh my god, it fell on me. Let's do like, I don't know, orange. Alright, so we have some contenders. This is a Maybelline Whispers. And this is like a Nicki Minaj pink. I'll do my Whispers first. I'm gonna do, you know this other Whisper? It's like a pale pearly pink nudish color. Then I have the Balm from Color Rouge, and it's again like a bubblegummy pink. Here is Revlon. This is like, it's like a pink, but I wouldn't say it's like vibrant or anything like that. Here's the good old famous Revlon Cupcake. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Let me see how this looks. This one's like bubblegum pink. I think that gives it a softer look slightly. And definitely makes my lips look wet and juicy. I can clean up my mess now. 1 second. Oh my gosh, look at my face. It's gonna look gorgeous. So my lips are a bit more dramatic than I normally would go, but I'm in a daring kind of mood. What the heck? Oh. Alright, I'm trying to close this and it doesn't want to close and I don't know why. Got it. So this video, wow, was really long, so I will see you later though. Get ready for that. Hello, so when you last saw me, I was getting ready for the day, and then I went downstairs to make lunch, then Dan came over, had my lunch. Then we went to Whole Foods. Yeah, we went grocery shopping together. And I got a lot more stuff than he did, but I got what I needed because, you know, I need the gluten-free stuff. And we were thinking about stopping at the Honda dealer, which is like right near there. So that's the good news is I know where the Honda dealer is, right there, close to home. So yeah, good news. But ironically, the car that I wanted to look at was, you know, parked in the Whole Foods parking lot, you know, like a customer, it was their car. So he's like, there's the car, there's the Honda Fit, what do you think? I'm like, I like it, but I obviously need to like sit in it and maybe test drive it before I like make up my final mind. And then maybe just look at the Scion IQ again. So then when we got out, it started sleeting and raining a little bit. So we came home to my house and we've been prank calling Suzanne, and we've been like prank calling her, like using his phone, because she doesn't know the number on the house line, but I'm like, let's call the muffin line. And so we call him because, like, you know, 1888 muffin. So we call and Suzanne answered. We have like this app on my phone that he downloaded, and we just like, it makes different noises, so we did like a baby crying, and we kept like playing it, and we hear her go, hello, anyone there? And then we both ran upstairs like doubling over with laughter so hard. It was like hilarious and like awesome all at the same time. And then I thought we were gonna watch Preacher's Daughters, but he had a busy weekend doing a lot of driving. Took his sister back to school and saw his grandparents, so he was like all over creation past weekend. So he was obviously tired, and also his mom, she was like making dinner and wanted him home for dinner tonight. So he went home to relax, kick back, take it easy, hang out with his family tonight, or his parents and his doggy and kitty cat. And my mom should be landing or getting home like here like 8:30, so I'll be filming her welcoming home. What I noticed is since he's been gone, Squeaky's been more affectionate towards me, so I'm like, is that what it takes, Squeaky, to get you to like cuddle with me? Is for my mom to go out of town? So It's Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. I don't know what I have going on. But I know I probably have something Wednesday. I don't know. Enough about what I got to do or not do this week. That's my little update from then to now. So I'm gonna like go back downstairs and like watch TV, watch the Weather Channel. It's like crazy thunderstorms and tornadoes like Nashville, Mississippi. Mississippi has like hail the size of golf balls. I'm actually getting hungry. Wow, it's like 5:10. I think my dad's coming over for dinner. I don't know, but hopefully. And I don't know if I mentioned this. I've been telling like everybody. Well, not everybody. I just told Paul. I may have told Dan. I don't know, but one of my all-time favorite shows. I got my dad hooked on it, and we watched like 3 episodes last night. And I'm hoping that he'll watch more tonight because I'm so excited. Because my mom won't watch it. I'm like, whenever it's on, she leaves the room. And like, she's like, let me know when your show's over. Because we have some shows together that we like to watch. And then others like, I like to watch. She don't want nothing to do with it. So, what she couldn't do, right? But now me and my daddy got something, hey. So, that's good. And like, I got everything I needed at Whole Foods except for the whole chocolate milk. Where the hell's chocolate milk? I mean, you can get it, but it's like low fat, 2%. No, I want the real deal, whole chocolate milk. And it was gluten free, and it was delicious. And maybe it's at King's. We should go to King's and look. 'Cause it wasn't in Stop and Shop, Avi, and I didn't see it in there, and it was there last time, but I did get the other things I needed. I almost forgot my soup, because Dan's like, do you have everything? I'm like, because I was like kind of bumming that my chocolate milk was in there, so like my mind was other places. And then he's like, do you have everything? And I was just like, my soup. So he's like a kid in a candy store. Obviously he's been to Whole Foods, but not this one. So he's like all excited, like going up and down every aisle, checking everything out. Oh my gosh, like if he was a millionaire, I'm sure he would have bought a whole lot more than just some soda and tea and a beef jerky stick. So it was a good productive afternoon. We were thinking about practice driving, but we figured let's just like go, to the supermarket. And then with the weather, with it starting to sleet and everything, probably not, I don't know, it didn't happen, but that's okay. It's okay. That's all I got for now, so see y'all later. Hi people. So when we last spoken, I said that it was sleeting out and a little bit of rain and watching the Weather Channel and all that. But I don't know if you can see, it's actually really starting to snow right now. It's like starting to stick more than usual. Like, can you see that? I don't know, like where the mulch is, it was slightly white, but now it's like even more white. I just had some fruit from a fruit salad I had made last night. Been texting Danny just a little bit. I let him into my world a little bit and told him, my feelings. Not like about, like don't judge a book by its cover, or everything isn't like what it seems. There's always like a story behind everything, kind of like a thing, because there's like a thing. I know, I'm not going to say or go into it, but a thing, an incident, or whatever you want to call it. And it like left me with some like weird, unpleasant emotions and feelings, and I just, just felt like sharing with someone. So I am happy that it's snowing. Cannot wait for my mom to come home tonight and things to go back to normal. And, oh yeah, I got a hold of my dad. He called me. Missed it. Called him back. And he's coming over for dinner. He asked me, like, what do you want to do? What do you want to have? Where do you want to go? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I was hungry. I'm eating fruit right now. I don't know. Dang, that car's going fast up the road. It is like 5:50. I'm sure he'll be coming anytime around the mountain. Closer to 6 maybe. I would be upstairs like just doing things, but I have to look out for the UPS man because I can't put the boxes out because they will get wet. So, one day my mama got me a souvenir and a present. Hopefully she did. So, I'm just like, okay, here, hold on. Hold on, peoples. I was like getting tired of holding this thing, so so honestly, here's a little story for you. Because I'm just like vlogging about my days, and I'm gonna share my thoughts with you. So if you know or don't know or seen that scene, I don't know if I have it on camera. I think I do. I currently own a Volkswagen Beetle. It's a 2005 convertible in a powder blue, if you will. It's like a unique light blue color. And that's the only car I've ever had, the only car I've ever driven, the only car that I've ever known. And as of late, I've been thinking, it's been a while, you know, like 2005, we're now in 2013. I don't know, maybe switching it up sometime soonish this year, next year. So, because I started driving again, just like around the neighborhood and stuff, and just like in town, nothing like crazy or anything, not like my usual driving, and definitely not by myself. That is the goal that I'm working towards, and I need like a compact or subcompact car, like a little itty bitty thing, but not like a smart car or like a clown car, you know what I mean? So I've been looking at stuff, and Dan, the man, okay, he knows everything and anything about cars. So he's like my go-to guy. I swear to you, I want to take him to a car dealer. My mom's like, he doesn't know she can handle that, because he knows his stuff. So so he knows like what would work for me, what would be good for me, like what is a good car. And before, I'm like, I want something unique and cool and groovy. Has to have some sort of a convertible type top. But after sitting in some cars that were not convertibles, I was just like, oh my god, here comes the UPS guy. I was just like, oh my god, like, I can see. And after being in my car, I was just like, this sucks, because I can't see shit. I'll be right back, hold on. So I did the UPS man thing. Wait a minute, take the boxes, and I just tripped over a lamp that's over there. See that lamp? I just tripped over it. Trying to close this shade. I'm not going to close all of them because I do need some light so you can see me. I look tan in this video. How awesome is that? Oh my god, I so love a tan. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Cars. Yeah, cars. Right? So, hello. Oh my gosh. I'm like sitting on the floor now. Don't mind me. So cars. So I always kind of like, it's fun. I mean, it's like for sure fun having a convertible, especially like spring, summertime. But unless I lived in Florida all year round, I don't know. So once I was able to see, like, you know, out of a car, I'm like, how on earth did I ever drive mine? I mean, there's so many blind spots. It's terrible. And then when I got in it the other day to back out of the driveway, I got to the bottom, like stop, you know, to make sure no cars are coming before you continue onto the main road or your local neighborhood road. And I'm like, I can't see. I'm like, this is horrible. Finally, my eyes were open to the reality that convertibles aren't really probably practical and safe for me. So Danny boy, he was like the Honda Fit. It's a small car, like, and I did a lot of research on it. It's got high ratings. It's like one of the top #1 rated like car for the size that I want and need and like. And I never, like, we were talking about it, and then I was thinking about it. You know, it looked bigger in like on photo and in YouTube, but then I saw my dad about it, and then I saw one just like for a nanosecond because I was running into into a building for an appointment, and it was in the parking lot. So didn't get like that good of a look at it, but just enough to be like, okay, I'm not gonna cross this off my list of ew, because I originally was going for a pleasing aesthetic, like outside, like schmexy kind of car, but now I'm going for more practical and safety. So we passed the Honda dealer to go to Whole Foods, and like I said, we get to Whole Foods, I think, and there's this car, and I'm like really falling in love with it. And what I love about it is there's windows everywhere. Like you can see, like here you have like your side mirror, you know, like each car got a side mirror. So like there's a mirror, but then like in front of the mirror is more window. It's a little triangle, but it's still window. I'm like, there's so much visibility in this thing. It's ridiculous. So he's really like talked me into it. And after seeing it, I talked myself into it. And I'm sure you're just getting a pretty color, you know, make it your own, decorate it. Yeah, you know what I mean? Why is the phone ringing? Hold on, I'll be back. Seriously. Hi, I was helping the UPS guy, so I missed your call. Calling you back, maybe leaving me a voicemail right now or not, but I'm guessing I'm going to see you in a minute. So, see ya. I missed a call from my father. So, as I was saying, making something your own, unique and original, I definitely want to test drive this sucker and like sit in it, and I think it'll be the car in my future. I see a Honda Fit in my future. And on YouTube, I saw when you put both the back seats down, of course, like in a car like that, the back seat, like for someone to sit back there, is a little cramped. But I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm going to be in a car with someone other than myself as I'm the driver, it's usually one person. I don't got a gackle of friends that lug around. So, back seat, maybe just put your groceries. You know, that's what that's for me personally. But if you were to put both of the seats back, the seats down, there's a frick load of room back there from what I could gather from watching a YouTube video. So I'm like, we could take this little sucker to like Costco or something, and you could buy like a giant thing of water bottles and it would fit. So it's gonna be like, you know, because I already am like imagining how I want to decorate it. And what is so exciting, I did not know this, Dan, when he gets his new license plate that are no longer Tennessee, he was thinking about getting the Mets. I'm like, they have that? He goes, they have the Mets, the Jets, and as he says, the Stankies. I'm like, I could get the Yankees or the Jets. Could you do like one in the front and one in the back? That would be cool. But no, I'm like, I think it costs extra. I would love custom plates. Like my name, or I'd just say like Aspie or something. I don't know, something unique. Beautimus, I don't know. I think a custom plate would be cool. I personally think my name, because my name to me seems kind of rare. Mallory, how many Mallories do you know? Maybe I've only met like 2 or 3 in my life, or heard of 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If I come up with something amazeballs, I mean, I'm gonna do it. If my parents give a thumbs up for that. So, and Dan was also saying, like, if you get something even as, like, old as a 2009, it's still going to have modern technology that I want and need. and he said try to find one with a navigation system in it. That would be really good for you. And I would love one with like a built-in GPS, so I don't have to like try to use my phone, or if I like get lost, I'm all good. But speaking of the snow, if you can see, the snow is really picking up and like starting to stick more. Like the top of my car, which was black, is now white. And this flake seems to be getting a little bigger. I'm just hoping that my mom is like a smooth, safe landing and can get home all right. Worst comes, this thing got loose. Ah! My face is like right there. Hello, people. Worst that comes to the worst. Worst case possible scenarios, my mommy would leave her car at the airport and my daddy go get her, and then I'd get the car the next day or whenever they could do that. Hello. So that's my like little car story. It's getting windy too. Dang. My hope is that we can like eat dinner in here and watch Pretty Little Liars and like watch Pretty Little Liars until my daddy gotta go home. Cause I'm pretty sure we watched 3 episodes last night. I know we watched 2 because we put the like, you know, on a DVD you can have this selection of hit play all and it'll just go boom, 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 boom. Or you could select episode. So I hit play all because it's easier to go to the next, the next, the next. So the first one played and he's like, I'll watch the second one with you. And I'm like, yeah, it's coming up. So I paused it because he went to go get a snack or something. So we'll just, I don't know. I think we watched 3. I just remember he's like, the show was like stimulating and he's just like, oh, we're going to sleep now. This show's intense, but not really, you know. He's surprised it's on ABC Family. I'm like, it's on at 8 o'clock at night. So, yeah, and what else? So, like I said, hopefully we will watch more tonight. And it's just funny because like I know a lot more than he does, and it's just like he has his theories and hypotheses of like things. It's like, oh, this person, that person, this person, and I'm just thinking to myself, you think that, buddy, but it ain't true. And then part of me wanted to be like, spoiler alert, I have a magazine that talks about stuff, and it's going to eliminate people that you think are suspects in this show. So totally, you know, I'm still reading all the books and everything. Pretty Little Liars, in case you're wondering, like, what's she yammering about? I think I mentioned it earlier, Pretty Little Liars. So yeah, and honestly, like, because I've seen all 3 seasons. I think we're on the 4th one now, and going back and rewatching it again is very refreshing. It's kind of like seeing it with new eyes, because I'm like, oh, like everything makes sense now. It's like, because there was this scene, you know, well, I don't know, like where Emily was in the locker room and like her boyfriend was kind of like smooching on her, getting a little like gropey. And then out of nowhere comes Toby, like, bam, like beating the dude up. And then all of a sudden, you know, then they start an alliance. And I'm like, oh, so Toby, by beating the crap out of this kid, that's how he works his way into the inner circle and then gets with Spencer. And the whole thing unravels that way, you know what I mean? But last Tuesday's episode, I don't know if it's a read between the lines thing, figure it out for yourself, or if it was a flat out, like, but what you heard is the truth, that I think Spencer's joining the A-team. So, but again, is she doing that to be malicious and to get back at her friends, or is she doing it to get on the inside, like keep your friends close but your enemies closer, and to get on the inside so she can figure out who it is and stop all the madness? I don't know. I'm just like rambling on forever. I got really bad balance. I'm like bouncing on my feet trying to film here, and I keep toppling over. See, now you can't see my face. Here I am, and I'm beautiful. I don't know. I'm gonna go. Okay, and you will see me later, and hopefully by then I'll be with my mommy. Yahoo! See, she was originally, she was originally supposed to come home tomorrow, but because of the snow and everything, She be coming back tonight. Oh my god. I'm so excited. Whew. Okay, party. Yeah. Whew. Alright. See you later.
I like this hat.
It's a good one, right?
Huh?
It's a good one.
I like it.
I picked it out for her. You want it? She doesn't want it yet.
She doesn't wear it?
Not yet. Maybe now. Well, she would much appreciate it.
She doesn't have to have heart attacks. Where did it pick me?
Well,
Let me hold Annie. She doesn't have to panic. I'm home. And let me tell you, it's a lot nicer there than here. Holy crap. I'm home. Well, I went 25 miles an hour, so it was okay. I just went very, 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 very slowly. Other cars were zipping by me, but I'm not that brave. So, yeah, slow and steady. Yep, I'm perfectly fine, and it really sucks in this state, but I'm fine. God, it's nasty. Yeah, I was, definitely prepared to pull off if I didn't think I could do it, so. Yes, indeedy. So everything's fine. I'm just gonna make myself like grilled cheese or something. And it's so weird to lose a day.
This means glasses?
It's with like winning the lottery. But then when you
and then your coat pocket.
At 5 o'clock in the morning, I drove to the Phoenix airport. Got on the plane at 11, and I was like freaking.
And in the bathroom.
It's so weird,
Did you sit on them?
But
And then your hat.
everything was fine and dandy. Yeah. Alrighty. Okay. Where is the appointment? Where is the office? Oh, yeah, in Floral Park. Well, let's see how the weather goes tonight. Okie dokie. Okay, bye. Alrighty. Good to see you guys. What are you watching in there? The Weather Channel?
No, the doctor.
Oh, the doctors. You look pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah, you look lovely. You're all together. So now I'm driving to the airport this morning, and I look off to the left, and all these hot air balloons are going up early in the morning.
Yeah.
And just the mountains and the rocks, and I love those cactus. I love them. They're so adorable. So I saw the big snowy mountains in Flagstaff, and then I saw the rubbly funny rocks in Phoenix, and then the red rocks in Sedona, and then all the other mountains in between. And it was like heaven. That was the sunshine. It was like 80 degrees. Oh,
Look,
the best, Jerry.
I on my soup.
The best. Well, I bought you guys a gift.
Oh, she got gifts.
Yeah.
I want the eyeglasses. I can't find mine.
Are they out in the snow?
Oh no. All the out in the snow.
Are they?
I'm putting this fleece back on. I'm afraid.
When are you going to study these tater chips?
Tighter chips.
Maybe move it to later or tomorrow. I gotta find my glasses.
Well, you probably took them off your head when you put the hat on. So where were you when you put the hat on? Did you put them here?
Are they in the closet? Who needs like ones that you can actually see?
Oh.
Ooh.
I happened to come upon You know, I always like to do that in Naples. The little tents are set up and it's like local vendors. I don't like that. The thing I don't like about Sedona is like the honky-tonk town. So I happened to come upon this bunch of tent peoples. So, you know, the little vendors. And then I fell in love with this rock from Utah. But what the man was doing is he was cutting the rock and making jewelry out of it. But it is the coolest looking rock. He said he just found it in his backyard. So I gotta try to Google this rock and figure out what it is. It's really, 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 really full of colors, unbelievable amount of colors. But anyway, then the guy also had, a different guy had, sorry, that's noisy, from Under the Sea in Brazil.
Under the Sea.
In Brazil. And I can't remember, it's my favorite blue, you know, that aqua blue. So he had it was rock, I'll show it to you, it's like yay big. And it was $75. So I said to him, you know, it's beautiful, but that's too much money. So he said, if you go
Did you check the cheese?
What, is it old cheese? I just bought it before I left. Oh, I just bought it. Why, did you eat it all?
No, he ate some, but his sell-by date was the 13th.
That's all, yeah, but now it's all fine.
If anything, the bread's probably moldy.
Yeah, I was just saying.
The bread
I got paranoias.
The bread will
They don't
probably
come.
be moldy. Cheese. The food out there is so delicious. So anyway, he said to me, if you go to any of those stores up in town, you know, there's a whole lot more. So I was like, it's gorgeous, I love it, but it's too much money. So he said, how about $50? So I thought it definitely looked like it was worth $50. So I bought it, and then when I happened to be in town, because I had to get Suzanne's hoodie, I saw a shop that sold all of those gem rock stones things, and I went in and it was the same thing, about maybe a third bigger, 25% or 30% bigger, $499. I got them off for $50. So that's a pretty good deal. But anyway, I'll show you the rock. It's cool. And then of course I picked up one little rock before I left Sedona. Red rock. Hello, my name is Makes Mess Mallory Neurotic Paranoia McCray. Well, it's nice to meet you. This comes as a terrible surprise. Who would have ever guessed? Who? I tell you, who? But the renovations that they did to the place, really, really nice. They put in all kinds of fire pits and outdoor. Oh, you know what's funny? You have one of the bags. The newfangled bags, they're like all-wheel drive. So you have to get on the big bus to go from the car rental place to the airport.
Yes.
People, they all just line them up. And then as soon as the bus, vroom, they all take off. And they all like pile up at the door because there's the ramp. So, they're cracking me up. So like not only do you have to catch the bus, you got to catch the luggage. I think they would have maybe tied them down or something, or laid them down. Ah! They have infiltrated me. Oh, look. Alright, let's see. Without making a giant mess. I got all the, the samples of the shampoos every day. I hide them so that they...
Yeah, that's what you did.
Yeah, so I got lots.
And then when you check out, you're supposed to say the toaster and the DVD player wasn't in the room when you got there.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Alright. For dads. I know we're on the bottom.
Oh, look, you get a purple bag. Oh, so good.
Purple bag.
I feel lucky.
Them in there to keep them safe.
It's lavender for Easter.
Ooh, very cool.
Aspen trees, man.
Very, very cool. Thank you very
And look,
much.
my favorite part, because the moon is just so cool out there. So, new Aspen sales group,
Mhm.
And immerse.
show Allie. And immerse too. It's
Immerse.
to bring joy and,
No, it's not immerse.
and
What is
brightness
it?
into the workplace.
Does this go this way? This way? Where does this go?
I think. Right, me or
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring them home. I don't want to get, even though they're sealed, I don't want the snow to hit them.
Well, that's why you got immerse.
Well, I'll bring this in the MRS next time I'm here when there's no precipitation, but they're very, 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 very nice.
It'll go great with your new hat.
Very much.
Oh, good. Alright, so I bought 3 t-shirts, figuring you'd like, hopefully, at least one of them. I mean,
Why?
the
So
one
you
that
can return it tomorrow?
I can't. The one that I bought for you that I was hoping you would like is this Miyama with feathers. Do you like it?
No.
No?
No, I don't.
See, this is so hard. She's impossible to buy for. You really don't like it?
No.
Do you like Enchantment?
That one's better.
Do you like... Dun, dun, dun.
I like that one. Yeah, I like that one.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay, so that one will be yours.
Yeah, he can have the one that matches his merch. And you can have that one. I'll have this
I
one.
really don't... This one doesn't rock your world?
And I mean, if I could have them both, I would take them. But if I had to pick one, I'd pick the one under.
well, if you-
Because I think that matches his merch nicely. So we can all wear one and take a family
It's
photo.
so funny how you like this one, because it's like... you know. Really, you don't?
No, I don't. No.
Okay. So, you'll wear this one? Because if you don't wear it, I'll wear it. But
Well, why don't we have one?
we'll have to wear this one unless I have to go back tomorrow.
No, but that matches his merch.
Yeah, but he's not going to have a merce. All right.
We don't know about that.
Then,
It's pretty schmexy.
Suzanne wanted me to get her a hoodie.
Because she lives in those until it's midnight, middle of the night.
She has a hoodie. Hoodie. This is for the boys.
I gotta keep my mouth shut.
You know how when we're with the boys and they like pretend like they're gonna eat the crayon and
Yeah.
we're like, ah, that's good, and they kill themselves
Yeah.
laughing. Well, there's a funny book about, there was a coyote who swallowed a flea
Yeah.
and then he swallows other things to try to...
It's kind of like the lady that swallowed the fly. She didn't know why, but now she died.
They
So
make
it's bad. Tickle fly.
yeah,
Oh,
they
they eat
make
it. Woo.
hysterical funny faces and do the
Yeah.
noises and stuff. So I thought this would be perfect since this is our thing. And then, to make it more fun, they get to wear the t-shirt while we read the story. So they can be a whole little fun interactive thingy. So this is the coyote character. One can be red.
Like
Usually
thing
they're
one
blue
and thing
green.
two.
Yeah. Usually blue and green kids, but they came in red. So don't you think they'll get a kick out of that?
Yes.
So if we get them going on this story, if they like it as much as Gerald and Piggy, which I hope they will because of all the that'll be going on, that they'll get a kick. So I thought that was cute. A cute gift for the boys. And then I took so many pictures and I'm blind, you know, so maybe one or two came out in focus. Oh, I know, soon enough. But I was having a field day taking pictures. I really was. And I kept forgetting to take all my vitamins now. That was kind of a sad thing. Oh, yeah. Cameras. So I was good. I didn't get lost. I didn't get in the wrong car. I didn't forget where I parked.
Shouldn't leave her room.
I forgot to take my
Well,
heart monitor readings.
I bet you didn't do it in Disney either.
I keep forgetting to do that.
How long you gotta do that for?
I don't know, a month, I think. Return it. Brought back a really good orange. The fruit there, oh my God. I guess the fruit comes from California. The fruit is so delicious.
I made a nice fruit salad from Stop and Shop.
Did you know?
Yeah. I don't know where theirs comes from.
I worked on some of my sweet potato dog treats stuff. So I'm excited to get started.
Where's your jewelry?
When did you finally do that?
Well, one afternoon I sat on my balcony.
Where's your jewelry?
The jewelry?
Here.
I'll show you. From the little, like, local vendor people.
So you got yourself a little like tchotchke.
Yeah, I'll show you. I'll show you. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. This is a piece of petrified wood from the petrified.
That's wood?
Yeah, I think it looks a little bit like a dog treat. But it's heavy. It's petrified.
How is that wood? In what world is this wood?
It is, right?
It's cold and hard like a rock.
Petrified wood.
I think you should take a geography class.
It really, really is. Over here, the petrified forest. And then this is the groovy thing that I just really loved from the bottom of the sea in Brazil. And it's this stuff that makes it so expensive. Isn't it pretty?
Was like, what do you call those things?
I don't know.
Say that again, focus.
Oh. Da, da, da.
No, higher up.
I mean, in the sunlight, it's even more.
Hold it like,
But from the bottom of the ocean.
there you go. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. So I thought I should probably save it and put it away.
Those have a
for
name.
David. It does have a name. We have to look it up.
Like those rocks when you hammer them open and there's amethyst inside.
Yeah. I should save it for.
Like those bookends.
It's for your bottom of the ocean.
Oh, you loved it.
I did.
So take a picture of it. Let me hang it.
Okay. Then I bought something you're gonna think is so weird, because it is. It's called a Shiva Lingam.
Oh, you're Shiva now?
Do you know a Shiva Lingam?
I know
It's one
that
of-
Shiva is the third grieving stage for the Jewish community.
It's not that. It's one of the most sacred icons of the ancient as well as the modern world. These lingams come only from the Narmada River in the central western part of India. The lingams symbolic of the divine creative manifestation. The lingam shape is representative of the power of Shiva, the masculine creative energy. The markings symbolize the feminine energy, the seed which is fertilized to manifest the creative power in the dance of the cosmos. The sacred stone relates to the heart chakra and to the manifestation of the
Sounds
love
dirty.
energy that resides in all of us.
Let
So,
him read it.
it's a really cool, it's this really fun, funky thing.
Sounds
And-
dirty.
No, they're like super expensive. And so I just bought a little tiny one on a necklace because it will hang by your heart chakra.
Oh, is it called a rock on a string from Central Park?
Almost. But they were selling these, yeah.
Where is it?
So I'll show you what it looks like.
I only got 4 minutes, okay.
You're gonna laugh. Oh, I so wished I had had your camera out there, little girlfriend.
What's a gingham lingam?
A Shiva Lingam.
A Shiva lingam?
Shiva.
A Shiva lingam lum?
Okay, ready for the Shiva Lingam?
Lingam?
So they had
Can you say that?
these. You'll see in a minute. These things, they were like as big as this or as big as this, and they just tumble naturally. Like they all look like this. So it's kind
That's
of.
a Shiva lingam?
It's a Shiva Lingam. A stone. So it's nothing's been done to it. This is how they
Right.
find them,
Mm-hmm.
and they're like colors like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted it for the creative energy. So when I'm working on writing my book, I'll wear my Shiva Lingam
At the sanctuary.
at the sanctuary. Yeah. Let's see. Remember that place called the Seven Canyons that we couldn't get into?
Yeah.
I got into it. and it was very, very sad to me. It's it was like empty, totally and completely.
Was it run down empty or just empty?
No, just empty. It went bankrupt, and then somebody else, I guess, came and took over.
Here.
Shivalingam. So this all came from these like native craft booth thingies.
Mm-hmm.
And this is my angel wing. So I have a feather and an angel wing. Do you want to see my angel wing
I
now?
want this focus.
And we'll focus on Shivalingam. You should know I'm into the mystical, spiritual stuff. So there's no better place than that. Out there in Sedona land. And then, I don't know, now you may hate this, but
Here's your.
my Shivalingam,
Where's the other thing?
you're probably going to hate this.
What? No, look like doo-doo.
No, it actually looks like one of the vitamins Grandma takes. It's like the size of her vitamins that she swallows. Unbelievable. I think it's a sucker stem. Seriously, that's the size of her vitamin. Oh man. Alright, Shivalingam. Ready? This is my angel wing. Because I'm an angel. You like?
Look, you want to.
Angel wing. And then this other thing I got for you.
Here we go.
I know you're gonna hate it.
Oh my god.
Shivalingam.
What about my nose?
Oh, that's terrible.
Let's go to the first vlog ever.
Boy, could this man talk.
But I
Alright.
have a
I think you're not gonna like it, but
Oh,
we're gonna go with it anyway here.
alright, we got a minute.
Okay, this is a seed pack for you to plant for a butterfly garden.
A Z pack.
Not a seed pack, it's not a sinus infection, it's a seed pack. It's called Native American Legend. Whisper your wish to a butterfly, for upon its wings your dream shall be carried, as butterflies are the messengers of the Great Spirit. So, this is for your butterfly garden that you want to plant. And then you're probably
Look, got some measurements.
you're probably gonna hate it. But go ahead. I mean, I know you won't be like kind about it. I know you'll just blurt it out. Hey it! So,
How you? What?
it's an honest to goodness butterfly wing.
Like, ew, that's creepy.
Well, the butterfly was not harvested and killed. The butterfly, it's a non-profit organization to try to help save the butterflies. So it says butterflies, the wings used by the butterfly lady are farm-raised butterflies that live their life cycle in the safety of a protected greenhouse filled with delicious flowers and appreciative company. They live only a few days to a few weeks after they've laid their eggs and propagated the next generation. Only then are the wings retrieved to be used for educational and artistic purposes. So it's a non-profit. So the lady wants you to plant seeds so that you can attract butterflies, because she said they're, you know.
Is it like
they need to
catnip?
be no, those are just flower seeds. So what you do is you put that wing on this string and you make a little necklace. But if you hate it, you don't have to.
I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah, because you know, Hooper.
Well, no one's a bit more for you.
Well, like I said, if you hate it, I'll wear it. If you. I mean, I know you like butterflies too, and butterfly gardens and all that stuff. So, no, I didn't think so. Well, that's a Hooper
It's like
thing.
the year I got bird safe for Christmas.
Can you believe this?
You started it. She was well behaved until you came home. Doing her chores, making dinner.
I can fix that, you know. catch a plane tomorrow.
No, I was
And
died. I
I'm
was
here.
died.
You didn't almost die.
I was left with interesting people.
Hey,
I'm not talking about you.
Why? Because he's not interesting?
You know what I mean.
Oh, and then this is this part.
Okay.
This is going to answer all of our questions.
What came first, the chicken or the egg? I got you one. You have one of those.
I lost it.
No, you didn't. It's in your drawer upstairs in this little baggie.
Does it have a metal?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's rose quartz.
Oh, okay. So, we have, this will tell you.
It's a pendulum, by the way.
And Koozie Watsy are gonna, how it's all gonna work out. So what you have to do is you have to focus on the sleep.
sleep.
It will, I'm not gonna move it or anything, I'm just